So it's currently 2 a.m. and my procedure is at 9, and I'm just like, let's do this, let's get it over with. Alright, so it's now about 7:10 and I'm getting ready to go. So fingers crossed that this works out okay. Whatever it is you may be going through, I know it's not gonna let it get the best of you. Hey guys, so I am not going to make this really long. It is now 2:21 in the afternoon. I am back in pajamas. I had a intercostal nerve block done in my left rib. They think it was caused from, I got hay fever from a previous job, but I'm not going to go into that. And then it went into pneumonia, which we didn't know, so it obviously was not treated right. And then from coughing so much due to my Ehlers-Danlos and my lack of strong muscle, so to speak, I had nerve damage in and around my ribs and my lungs. So they went in and injected stuff. It did not go as planned. It was supposed to be a very minimal, easy procedure. I went in there, they were 2 hours behind to begin with. They could not find my vein, which is also typical for someone of Ehlers-Danlos. So once they did find it, it kind of like just blew up. And then the procedure, they ended up knocking me fully out because I was in too much pain. And now I'm in a lot more pain. I can't even bend. I can't lift anything. It just was not what I thought it was going to be. So I've had worse. Don't get me wrong, it was not intolerable, and the pain was, it was okay for the procedure, but things just did not go as planned. So I'm supposed to be resting right now, which is what I'm going to do. I was going to post a video today, but I'm not really feeling that good, and I am still a little bit loopy. The anesthesia did something weird to me. Anesthesia does weird stuff to all kinds of people, but I had a meltdown for whatever reason. I don't know. It's never happened, so I got it done. I can't shower till tomorrow because my whole back is inflamed. I have to ice it every 20 minutes, so it would be a lot to make a whole YouTube on it, but I will explain more about it later. I will be posting this tomorrow when I can finish it though. So just telling you guys, I'm alive, I'm good, the procedure happened, I have to go back in a week, and I'm okay. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, so it is the next day. It is the 8th, and I am feeling much, much better and more like myself. I do have a significant amount of pain now, whereas before I couldn't really feel a lot because I was still a little loopy from the anesthesia, and the numbing stuff they put in actually didn't dissipate until about midnight. So come 2, 3, 4 a.m. I was having a lot of issues. It's definitely tolerable for anyone that is thinking of doing this type of procedure. It's an intercostal nerve block procedure that I had done in my lungs. It was on the left lung. I'm not sure if I really went over why I had it done, so I think I did. Sorry, my dog is having like an allergic reaction. I had it done because I had pre-pneumonia and hay fever, which actually, now that I think about it, I think I did bring this up, but it was due to working in a not safe environment for my lungs. It just, I obviously am not there anymore. It did not work out in my interest because I've had this issue since the end of September. So they couldn't figure out. They thought it could have been broken ribs. I was in the ER a couple of times for it because I just couldn't even sit up or breathe. I went to several different pain management doctors, and this one, luckily, I was grateful enough to find this one because not a lot of doctors do rib injections due to the high risks, and then you add my medical on top of it and my anesthesia issues and all of my heart issues. So I am grateful that I did have it done, although I am in pain. Yesterday there was no pain at all, so compared to the last few months, it was amazing, and it is definitely worth the aftermath pain because it is 10 times less pain even after the procedure. The only issue I'm having is I'm not allowed to really be in the water right now because of the amount of injections or openings they put in my back, but hopefully within the next day or two I should be able to, so crossing my fingers on that one. My whole back is still a little bit puffy and I'm still having some issues, but I'm not the type of person to take pain meds unless I really, really need them. So for now, I'm kind of just on Tylenol, and it's doing a little bit, but obviously it's not doing the job the way I would like it to. But I'm okay. I'm surviving. The pain is significantly less than it was, so it's definitely worth it. And I do suggest getting it done if you are considering it. Sorry, my brain's all like scattery. I think I mentioned because of my Ehlers-Danlos with the coughing and the pre-pneumonia and everything that it set off a flare in my lung, and then I ended up tearing some fibers and nerves. So that's why we went with this intricate procedure. It's not typically one that you would jump towards because there's a high risk of deflating your lung, and even with my Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, there's a lot more risks that come with that. I could have allergic reactions to the stuff they put in. My nerves may go against what they were doing. They did have some complications after the procedure with me reacting weird to the anesthesia. I could not record anything from the time I got changed on because I guess it was just procedure at the place I did go to, or I would have definitely got that. But it wasn't like a loopy kind of funny thing like some big people may feel. It was more of I was crying and I don't know why kind of thing. So it really wouldn't have been appropriate to record anyway because it wasn't, I don't even know why I was having that kind of reaction. I haven't before. They did push liquid IV Zofran because I've had a lot of issues in the past with getting sick after anesthesia, and I'm having a lot of gastroparesis flares right now, so I'm not really tolerating food that well. The second video, which would be this video, I was going to start talking about each specific issue and kind of bringing up some things that people either can relate to or if you have a loved one going through it or any information that may just be helpful to know about. But because I have a lot of medical going on right now, that may not happen right away. I'm planning on posting every Thursday or Friday, but because I had my procedure yesterday, it was extremely difficult to even get out of bed. I basically slept from after the recording I did until about 7 or 8 at night. I got up, I had a snack for dinner because I really wasn't feeling well, and then I went back to bed. So it wouldn't have been a good recording. I'm going to keep this one pretty brief and short. There's not really much more else. Can't get my thing off my hand. That's where the IV was. But yeah, so I think I have a lot of doctors in the next 2 weeks to talk about my neck procedure, which I think we are doing the same procedure in my neck. It's with a different pain management doctor. We're working on getting me off of some of the pain meds I'm on and going a different route with that, but I'm not going to disclose any of that information right now because I haven't seen all of my doctors yet. That will probably be in the next video since I have about 4 doctors this coming week. So I'll be letting you guys know what's going on a little bit more. It's just much easier to do it this way than tell like 80 people that are asking. I am grateful for all the support I got yesterday. I got a lot of people asking me how I was and how the procedure went, and I really do appreciate that because it really makes me know that people are there and they care, and I'm blessed to have found this doctor that could get me in before Christmas. The only concern I would say with this type of procedure, because I am such high risk and I was fine, would be that it is not a temporary, it's not a permanent fix. Typically people go in 2 to 3 times, if not every few months, if not monthly. So it's obviously not ideal because it's inconsistent and it's uncomfortable. So it's just not a permanent fix. But I'm hoping that for me it can be at least a semi-monthly, if not longer thing, because I don't want to go through this every time. But it was not that bad. I'm doing okay. I can breathe without pain. It's just really with lifting and all that stuff. So I am hoping to make another video on Thursday or Friday. That's what I'm planning on doing. So it'll be once a week for now. But if you guys have any questions, leave them down below. Feel free to subscribe, and I will see you guys later.